Hello my friends, welcome back to my 4-star school YouTube channel, and this is our Flutter UI tutorial series. So in this video, I'm going to go along with you guys to make this beautiful house run application. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and thumbs up my video. Also open the notification so you won't miss out the future Flutter UI tutorial. Also, I'm really appreciate your support and your time spent to watching my video. So in this series, I'm going to divide this whole application into two parts. So in the part one, we're going to finish this home page, and the part two will finish this detail page. As you can see here, this is the final app we're going to build when you finish this video. This is our home page, and we have this beautiful search bar and this tab bar also, and the button navigation. Also, when you click these top recommended, you will actually show the detail page of this house. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, we were using the Flutter command to create our Flutter project. So open your terminal and cd to your workspace, and inside your workspace you run Flutter create command, right? So here I just run a Flutter house rent. So I'm going to create this project. So we just wait a few minutes. Okay, it's now successful. Then you need to open your Visual Studio Code, and in here you can use this open folder and choose what you create just now, and hit open. Also connect with your Android emulator with your project you create just now. I need to wait for a few seconds. Currently is analyzing. After a few minutes, it will finish analyzing, and we can actually run this app in our Android emulator. It will take a little bit long if it's your first time to launch this application to your emulator. Okay, so now you see we have already launched our application in our emulator. So we will start to code our homepage from this point. First, we're going to do some project setup, and we will create a assets folder, and I will going to move my images and icon into this assets folder. I have all the icon I'm going to use in this project, and the image I'm going to use in this project. So after I finish these assets, I'm going to go to my pub specific YAM file and open this command, this one, line 48, and just delete those images, and I will write down the assets images and also assets icons. Right, and I just hit save, and we are good to go now. So next I'm going to open our main.dart file, and inside this main.dart I delete everything. So I will write down everything from the scratch. So first thing I need to do is I need to import the library, material library, Flutter material.dart, right? And after that I'm going to write down our main entry point for the Flutter application. And inside this I will create my app widget, which is a stateless widget. We need to implement it is missing it is build method. So we will going to return the material app. So inside this material app, we need to implement this home and probably the scaffold, right? And inside this scaffold, have this body attribute. We just place center, and inside center, we just return the text widget, home page. Okay, I just save it. Now you will see this home page text show on our emulator. Let's open our design file. So first I'm going to create some folder, which is the screen folder for these those different screens. So I create a screen folder and also module, and then it's a widget. So this file, this folder we just use to store those comment widget will be used by both a page and inside this home screen. And I will create two folder. One is the home folder, another would be a detail. Alright. Okay, so we'll keep we'll create the home.tar home.tar, and inside this home folder, and I'm going to create a status widget, and I will call it homepage. Right, and I need to import this material library. Okay, I think I don't need this constructor for now, and this text widget and home. Okay, so I save it, and back to our main.tar. I just replace this center widget with our home page widget. Right, and I need to import. I save. This will be changed to home, right? Because I didn't wrap in center, so it will show on the top left. Okay, let me wrap in center. You can see this text. I save it. You see this home show on our screen. So first thing we need to do inside this main.tar file, and we have this scaffold, but we can do something inside this material app, right? First, I want to remove this debug banner, so I set to false, and this will be removed. And then I will probably set our theme, right? And you are using the theme data. So inside the theme data, I will define in our background color. So background color would be this one. Would be just a white, a little bit gray, and our primary color and next would be our accents color. Okay, these X should be the small because those are hexadecimal number. So I need to change this capital to small. So you see we actually get our primary color and this accent color. As you can see here, this one is our primary color, and this one will be our accent color. And after that, we're going to define the syntax actually. text theme, right? So I'm going to define some text theme. First, I will define our headline, right? So in the headline, I'm going to declare the text style for our title. Give the color. And also the body, I think it's the body text. Okay, sorry. Here, body text. I'm going to give it another color, text style, and I'll give it another color. Okay. We're missing this comma, and I save. So we define our title text color and also this body text color. Right. So after that, we can going to implement our home page, right? And here I will probably delete this scaffold, and I will write this scaffold inside this home page. Okay, so inside our home page, and I will write this scaffold here. Because I removed the scaffold, you see this screen turned to black. So I'm going to write scaffold here. Right, scaffold, we need have this body. Okay, next we're going to build this app bar first. So we're back to our Visual Studio Code, and inside our scaffold, first I would like to give our scaffold a background color, and I will use we define in our main.tar file context the background color. And so I will use this white color. Then for the app bar, I'm going to create a custom app bar. So I'm going to create our custom widget for this app bar. So inside this home folder, I create a widget folder. And inside this widget folder, I'm going to create a custom app bar dot, right? So inside this one, and I'm going to implement our custom app bar. So first we're going to write this stay list widget. Stay this widget. I just call it custom app bar. I think we need to import a library as well. Import the material library. And also, I don't think I need this constructor for now, so I just delete it. And because we were using this custom app bar, so we must implement the class called preferred size the widget, this one, and we need to give it the size, how much height we want for our app bar, right? So here I would like to give it size from height, and we'll probably give the 50, height 50, and then I can implement the app bar now. So the app bar, I'm going to place it inside this row, and we have a child, and first one will be icon button, and because the left one would be this menu button, right? So on press, so I just leave it empty for now. And the icon, I will probably give it the SVG, right? SVG picture. Okay, before we're using SVG picture, we actually need to import this library called Flutter SVG. So I just install this. Go to our pub specific yam file. Under this development, right? So we install our Flutter SVG. Just wait few seconds. Now it's success. So then we need to import this library so we can use this widget. So we import this library and we can use this now. Probably we'll use this assets, and I will give it the assets icons menu SVG, right? So I just save it. Okay, we have something else. Okay, we need to import this. Import from our, we save it. Then we open our home page. So we're not going to see. Probably we need to wrap these inside the safe area. We save it. But we still not see. Probably the SVG is, we need to restart to load our SVG images. Okay, you see now it's showed up here, and we use this safe area. So you're under this toolbar. Okay, and the next one is our circular avatar, right? Circular avatar, and circular avatar. I'm using these colors, and inside this one, I will place the background image. They have a attribute called background image, right? So, and I just implement using SS image. So inside this SS image, I'm going to place our SS avatar. So I save. Okay, JPEG, sorry. Okay, now it's coming up, and I probably will give the main alignment, and I'll give a space between, right? And I save, and I will probably give the some kind of padding, so it would be semantic and horizontal would be 15. So I say, yeah, it's pretty good now for me. Okay, next I'm going to implement this welcome text. So go back to our Visual Studio Code and open our home page, right? So I will probably replace this container with single child scroll view, because as you see here, this page we need to scroll down. Probably the best offer have more item to show, so we'll use this single page scroll view. And inside this one, we need to have this column widget. Right, so in column widget, first I'm going to write this welcome text. Yeah, it's a custom widget, so welcome text. Right, so I'm going to implement this widget. So by create another file, welcome text dot. Right, so inside this one, I'm going to write our stateless widget called welcome test. right? So I don't think I need this constructor for now, but we need to import the library, the material library, and inside this welcome text, we actually need return this colon widget, right? Because we have two column of text. You see here, first one will be this hello, and then is a file sweet home. So we'll probably give to test the widget. So first is this hello, and my name, and the second text widget would be find your sweet home. Okay. Then we're going to give it some kind of style, but also the padding. Okay. Oh, we're not going to see because we haven't import. Okay, I import and I save. Going to see these two tags. Okay, we go back to our welcome text, and here I will give it a cross alignment. Cross alignment will be star, and you'll be aligned star, right? And I will probably give some kind of padding. Padding will use edge inset. I will using symmetric. I will give the horizontal probably 20 and vertical probably 15, and I save. Okay, seems good to me. And also we need to style those two tags. So the first text I'm going to use the theme of context, and going to use the text theme we already defined, and we were using the, I think it's a body text because it's a smaller one, right? And this is a smaller one, and this will be our title. So we're using the small one, and also I need to use copy width, and I need to give it the color, or no color, we already defined color, but we need to give it font size, right? So font size probably 16, and font weight, probably font will be bold. Okay, I say yes, seems good. And the second one is the same. I'm using our context scene context and text scene. Text scene but this one I will using the headline one, right? And copy with the font size probably 12. It will be a little bit large, and also this font weight. Okay, so I save. Yeah, pretty good now. Yes, looks good to me. Okay, so I close this one, and next we're going to implement these search bar. Okay, for this search bar, and I will call it search input, and I need to create another widget called search input.tar, and inside this one I need to write the status widget with the name search input, and I don't think I need the constructor now, so I delete the constructor, and also I need to import the material library. Okay, inside this container I will probably use the text field, right? And also inside this text field, I need to write this decoration, and I will give the import decoration. So import decoration, we have many attributes. So first I need to fill the color. Colors will be the white color, and also field set to true. Okay, set to true. And also we have a border. Border, we will use the outlined input or input border, outline input border. Right, inside this outline input border, we have a border size. Right, the border size we could use, we could set to none. Border size we could set to none, and also the border radius, and we will set to border radius dot circular. Probably will give just the 8. Right, so we save to see what's the current. Okay, so we forgot to import this one, so we need to import the search input and we save it. Okay, now you see this is coming up, and I think I probably need to give these some kind of hint text, right? Because we need this icon and this hint text and also the padding. So I will keep working under this border attribute. So in hint text, I will give it a search here, right? Also, another attribute is this prefix icon. Prefix icon, I will using the container. So inside this container, I could give some padding. Probably 15, and also we have a child, and we're using SVG, picture, SVG, and SS. So I will using SS icons search SVG. Okay, so and also under of these, I would like to specify the content padding, and I will set to probably 2. Okay, so let's save it. Yeah, this seems good to me, and also I need some kind of padding for this container, so I think it's this same. Okay, now it looks good to me, but we have this text need to inform it to align and start, right? So we go back to our home, and we could probably in this column, and we specify it is alignment, cross alignment, and to start. So we save. Yeah, now it looks good to me. Okay, so we finish the search part. Okay, the next one I'm going to make is this category. So you may notice we need to manage the state of which tab bar we select, right? So here I would like to create a step or widget, so to manage the tab bar index. So inside our widget, and we create these categories dot, and I will probably create a state for widget, right? And I will name it categories. Also, I will probably delete this constructor because I don't need now, and we need to import the library material.dar, import library. So inside this state, and I need to define a category list. And I will only some category recommended, right? Top recommended, and also the near you and then agency recommended. The last one is the most popular. Okay, so we define this list, and I will dynamic render those lists. So inside these, we also need to declare the state, right? Current select, because we need to change the color if the tab is selected. Okay, inside this container, I will probably give the height first, 35 high, and also we choose this list view, separated to dynamic render the list, the category list. So item count will be category list length, and item builder. So we need to pass two things. The first one is the context, and the second one will be the index, right? And I will going to return the container. So inside this container, we have inside this container we have a text, right? So the child will be text. Okay, the child will be the text. I'm going to display category and index. So, and then we give it some kind of style using the text style, and also depends on the current select, right? I'm going to, if it equals the index, I'm going to display the purple color. I'm going to display the purple color, scene of context, primary color, right? So if it is not select, I will just default display the normal color for context. Just the body text, I think. Body text, text theme, and body text on dot color. Okay, so depends on if it's selected or not. I will display different color. So as the sense for the font weight and font size. So for font size, I will check this current state equal the index, and I'm going to display a larger or smaller, right? As same as the font weight. Okay, current state equals index, and I'll display font weight.board, or just font weight normal. Okay, so we can save it. And then for this separator, I'm going to just render the size box and give it a weight probably 15. Okay, so let's save it for now, and also trying to import this. I think it's category. Right, so we import. Okay. Yes, we import and we save it. Just wait for a few seconds. Okay, it shows now. But it only show two text. Okay, I know. So I need to give these a scroll direction, and scroll direction is axis horizontal. Horizontal. All right. Okay, I also need to set state. So I need to wrap this container with a gesture detector. So just detector, and also on tab I will change this state. So on tab I'm going to change this state. So I will set state and change the counter index equals index. So I save it. Okay, you see this effect, right? And also we need to give these padding and also the border, the border under this text. So inside this container, and I'm going to give the decoration, and I will use the box decoration. Box decoration. Inside this box decoration, I will probably finish it is border attribute. I'll keep the border, and inside this border I will specify I want to keep the button border. So I will like border side. So border side I will give the color. If the counter selected equals index, I will keep the primary color, right? Context and primary color. If not, I'll just give the transparent. Okay, and also give the weight probably 3. Okay, I save it. You see now we have this border along with this text. The text would be a little bit far away from this border, so I will probably give this container alignment attribute and fill out to align center. Nice save. You see it's moving down, right? Also give the padding for this listView, and okay, inside the listView I give the padding, semantic, and horizontal would be probably 20. Alright, so I save. Yeah, I think it's good for me now. Bye. Okay, next we're going to implement this recommended house. First, we need to create recommended house. Right. So in here, we probably need to create a status widget, and we call it recommended house widget. And I think I don't need this constructor, and also I need to import the library. So inside this, I think we need to first we need to create this house model, house. Inside this house model, and we probably need to create a class called house, and inside this, we need to give in some attribute like a name and address. Okay, and also in the image. Okay, so and we need to implement this name, address, also image URL. Okay, so after that we can create a static method, so we could render this house for us and then recommended. So it will return different house. So first is the name, and also the second one will be the address. I'll give the something like which will be the address. Okay. Okay, the next one will be the image URL, the access images, and the house one. Because we already import our assets, right? So it will be under this assets, images, and house 1 and house 2. So those two will be our recommended. So I just copy again, but I want to change this one to number 2. Okay, and semicolon. I just save this one, and then I go back to my recommend house. And before I render, I write this build method. I will probably call this recommended list from the house, and I need to import this class. I need to import the class first, and I will call it a static method to generate the recommended for us. So after that, I could give the height of the container, probably give 340. Then the children, I will use the listView, and so we need to specify this item builder. So for the item count would be recommended this len, right? So the icon builder. So first is the context, and then it's the index. So we're going to return, I think it's a container again, right? So inside this container, we could give the height and width. Height would be 300, and the width would be 230. So the also will give the padding, because you see this a little bit padding from outside, right, the image. So I could probably give a little bit padding, and padding would be edge inset or be 10, right? Give 10 kind of padding. So under that, the decoration, because it's a white, right? I would like a box decoration, and background was set to white, color was set to white, and also a little radius, border radius, and we're using border radius circular, and probably 8 is enough. And this separator builder is again the same. I will probably just return the size box, give a little bit space between each two, and probably 20 is enough. Okay, so first I need to import this in our home page. So, and after this category, so I will try to import recommended house. So I save. Okay. So then we're going to implement the child attribute inside this container, and we'll call edges inset and call index the image URL, and I save it. You're able to see this image coming up, and also I will need to change this scroll direction to axis horizontal, and I save. Okay, I will probably change the feed attribute to box feed cover, I save. Okay, and you notice we have these two circular button and also these text. So we probably will use the stack widget again and go back to Visual Studio Code. So I will probably use the stack widget. So I just copy and I will return this stack widget and child. So first child will be our image, right? And then second child will be our positioned, and inside this positioned I will going to have these circular icon, right? Because you see this icon is occur in this one and also in here. So I'll probably make it this circular icon in the comment widget. So in comment widget I'm going to create a folder called circular icon button. Right, so up in here also I need to create a status widget, and I just call it circular icon button, right? So I think I need a constructor for this class because I need this color and also the icon, right? So I will probably define the string like icon URL, and also I will define the color for this icon, right? So in here I make a nullable, and also I need to implement those icon URL and also the color, right? So I save, and also in this container I'm going to return let me see, first I keep these weight and height probably 60, and also the padding will be edges will be 5, and then I also give it decoration because I want to make it circular, so box decoration, and also the color will be the color we passed here, and also the shape will be circular box shape, yes, this one. And child will be I will using the SVG picture SVG picture.ss, and I will using the icon URL here, right? So we just save it. Okay, we finished this part, so we can just use it in here, right? So we're using this circular icon button, and also we need to parse first is the color, and then is the image icon URL, right? So first I think the icon URL would be ss icons and mark.svg, and also the color would be our theme of context. I think accent color. Okay, we save it. You may notice this circle icon button is too big, so that one is easy to change. So we just change to a smaller size. And also I will probably move it to right and move it to right and top. Yeah, that's good. But however, as you see, this image will not occupy these parents height. because we inside this stack widget, right? So we will probably change this one, and I will use another attribute. So it's a decoration inside this one, inside the container, box decoration. So in this box decoration we have this we have an image attribute inside this one, you see. So we will put our image here. So in this image, and I will like a border images, box image. Okay, decoration. Okay, it's decoration image. So inside this decoration image, and we have this image attribute. So we need to use this SS image. Then we can put our images here. So let's see, index and also image URL, right? And also the feed. We have a feed attribute, and we're using the box feed cover. Okay, then I save. So this time you see our image back again, because we don't using this child attribute to render our images. So we're just using this decoration and using this image as the background for this container, right? Also for next, I'm going to implement this one. Okay, let's back to our recommended house .dart, and here I still using the position widget because we need to run the text. First I fill it out with the container, and also specify its position should be bottom 0, left 0, and right 0 as well. So inside this container, actually I need to give the color would be white, and also padding would be 10, and next is the child, and it probably is a row, right? And because we divided these two rows, this one is the first row and this one is the second row. So in row we have the children attribute, and first we need to have the column widget, and next is our circular button, right? So in this circular button we have the images would be still the same as icons, mark, SVG, and also the color would be scene of context, dark essence color. Okay, so let's save new here, yes, and we need to give the text inside this column. So we have a children attribute, so, and also give this cross alignment would be star, and inside this children, and we have a test widget, right? So test widget, and that would be first would be the name, and the second would be the address, right? So the first would be the name, and the second one would be the address. So let's save. Okay, and I would like to give these row probably main across space between. Okay, save. It seems good. And also I need to change the style of those texts. Alright, so I need to change the style. So the first one would be the tag one would be title, and the normal one would be style attribute, and we're using this theme of context dot, I think it's text theme, and we like to use this headline, right? And I just copy with, because I need to fill out it is font size be 16, and also font weight would be, I would be bold, right? And so let's see. Yeah, it looks good. And next is the send for the other one, the style, and probably would be the stay the same, but don't have these. This would be the body text, and also the font size would be smaller, and it didn't have this bold attribute. So let's say, or maybe it's too light, so I just give the font bold. Okay, seems good to me now. Maybe I give some kind of a space between. I would like to give the size box and height probably 5. Alright, so I save. Little bit space. Okay, that's good. That's good to me. So next we're going to make the last part, which is this best offer. So before we're going to implement this best offer, we need to create another static method which will return a list of best offer house. So it's still the same, we can copy but change the name to generate best offer, right? And we change this image to, I think it's offer 01 and offer 02. Okay, so offer 01, and here is offer 02. Okay, we save, and we can create the widget, which is the best offer dot, right? Inside best offer, we create the stay list widget called best offer. And also we need to import the library, material library, and I think we don't need this constructor for now. And also we'll create a list of offer equals house. Okay, house, and we need to import class, use the static method to generate a list of offer, right? So inside this container, so we could actually return, so let's see, first we need to read a colon. So the colon, yes, I was using the colon widget in here, so I just return colon widget, and it has a Trojan attribute. So inside this colon widget, and we have one row, right? Because here we have a best offer in CO, and it will be in the same row. So I have a row widget, and in this row widget, I have a text like a best offer. Another text will be CO, right? C. Okay, also I will give it like a space between, and X alignment, the space between. Okay, let's see. Oh, I think we haven't imported yet. So under this main house, we could implement best offer. Yeah, and we save. You see it's coming. And also we probably need to give the padding. So padding would be semantic, and horizontal would be 15, and vertical would be 20. Okay, save. Yeah, that's good. And also we need to change this style of this font size. So it's style and text style. Okay, so we're probably using the syntax of context. And the first one will be this one will be the header, and this one will be the body text. So I'm just using the text theme and the header line and copy width. So inside this copy width, let's see, and we need to give these font size. Font size would be 16, and also font weight would be bold, right? And I think it's the same for this one. Copy, paste here, but this size would be much smaller and didn't have the bold font weight. Okay. But it's too light, so we'll probably give it the weight, make it from bold. Okay. Oh, I know, because this is body text, so I save it. Yeah, that's good for me. So next is a list of the best offer, right? So we already get the list of offer. So under this row widget, we could first give it a kind of this size box, size box, and the height would be 12, maybe 10 is enough. And then the most important part is here. So in here, we actually use the list of offer, right? And we will map, and using the map method, and also to list. And so inside this, we're going to return. So we're going to return a container. Container. So inside this container, we will display the imagery and text. So first we need to drop the shape of this container, and we have an image on the left side and the text on the right side. So margin. So first we give some margin. Edit. It's only for the button. And then we give the padding. So the padding would be we're using all. 10. Also the decoration, box decoration, inside box decoration, we need to specify this color will be white, right? And also the border radius will be circular, and also a little border. And after that, we have need to implement this child attribute. So for here, I would like to use the stack again, because this icon will be on the right top, right? And you're using stack, we can use in the position to make this circular icon button to be right top. So, and we're using stack again, stack widget, and inside this stack widget, we need to specify it is children method, children attribute. So inside this children attribute, we have this row widget, and row widget we have I think it's the image on the right, so we have the container again, and also we specify it is weight probably 150, and height would be 80. Okay, so we're using the decoration because remember the recommended house, right? We're using something like this one, right? We didn't implement the child attribute inside this container, but instead we're using this box declaration, and we implement it is image attribute, and we render our image inside this box declaration. So we will do probably the same in here as well. So we have a box declaration, right? So in box declaration, we have an image attribute. So image attribute. So image attribute we have a decoration image, right? So in the decoration image, still have an image attribute, but has a access image. We can place our image URL, and also after we have this feed, sorry, it should be, I think I should, here we have a feed attribute, box feed will be cover again, right? So, and also we have this, inside this box decoration, we also have a border. So we will probably give some border radius. Okay, sorry. Radius dot circular would be, I just give it 8. Okay, so let's say, okay, it's coming here, right? And it seems good to me now. And then we probably to implement the text and as well as these a circular icon. So after this container, so we have a sized box, give a little bit gap between the text and the image. So the width would be 10 probably, and have a colon because we need to have 2 columns of text, right? So first would be text. So I think the first would be the name, and the second one would be the address. Yes, and also I will probably give some kind of style. We're using context, and we're using I think this first one will be the headline texting, headline 1, and we have these copy width. I'll keep these font size, but we need to font size probably 16, and also keep these font weight the bold. Okay, so for the body text, still the same context, and also texting and body text, right? So in body text, we can use like copy width. Make sure this is unknown, and inside this copy width, we have this font size, and probably I set to 12. Let's see. I just save. It's good for now, and we probably also have the last one, this grid icon under here, and I think it's outside this row, right? Let's see. Stack, I have row. Okay, yes, it's outside this row, and I have this position widget again, and inside this position widget, and I have this circular icon button. So in this circular icon button, we have this icon URL would be image access in icons. I think it's R and the color would be gray. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we need to write. Okay, it seems good to me, and probably I'll give these a little bit gap between those two texts. I'll be using the size box. I would be high, over 10 would be enough. Okay, maybe it's 10. Save. Yeah, this looks good to me. Okay, let's see what else we're missing. Okay, I think we need to give some padding to this recommended house. Okay, let's go back to recommended house.tar, and inside is a container. So we probably give the padding would be edge instance or 10. So let's say, oh yeah, this looks good. Maybe a little bit more, be 15. Yeah, this looks more good now. Okay, I think that's all for today's video, and I will probably leave this button navigation bar and this detail page into next video, because this video is a little bit long. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification so you won't miss out the second part of this beautiful house rental application. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in next video.